Welcome to the Patriots Window, where I give my 2 cents about things that just does not seem right. But in this case, I'm going to be talking about something just a little different. I have been watching Benny Johnson um, a little over 7 hours now, and I was watching the polls, and it became very edge of the seat, waiting for Pennsylvania to make their call, because it was between Pennsylvania and Wisconsin almost completely having a full count and Trump being up on the ladder. And I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't vote. I felt that my position was to be praying intercessory for the elections to go in the right direction. And God answered prayer. And in this case, I trusted God more than I trusted the votes. And He did intercede. I believe very much He interceded. Because as far as what I could see, this time it was being done right. That's what I believe. That there wasn't any cheating going on this time. And not because Trump won, but because it seemed like it was being more accurate. I would have been disappointed if Harris would have won. And of course, I would have been praying for the nation that no evil would come on us because of her and her administration. I would be praying protection over us. But the thing is, it's just begun. Trump has already had a few assassination attempts on him. So just because he is now the president-elect, that doesn't mean that it's going to be easy on him. It's going to end up being even tougher. First, they was trying to make sure to knock him out so that he couldn't even be in the running. They tried it by getting him jailed, and for everything that they had accused him of, it would have put him in jail pretty well for the rest of his life. And seeing what age he is, that wouldn't have been much longer. And when they saw that that wasn't working, they decided to go on ahead and take him out. I believe that very much too. I don't believe it was just the hand of some psychotic person who was against Trump. I believe that there was somebody inside the Democratic administration who was looking for this assassination. I mean, after all, there's been tons of whistleblowers wanting to come out and disclose supposed secrets about different candidates in the Democratic Party. And every time the time approaches for them to give witness, they're found dead somehow. And I believe that Trump was supposed to be on that body count. Because the one thing I'm learning, and I'm never going to doubt this, not one bit, the Democrats are not above murder to have their way. And I'm never going to think any different. And I do believe that Trump was on that hit list, not from psychotic psychos, but from the Democratic Party themselves. Of course, that's my own opinion, but I'm telling you, now it begins. There's going to be threats on his life, even more. And I believe it's not going to be a very easy ride back in the office. I mean, they already gave him tons of heck when he was in the first 4 years. Imagine how much harder they're going to fight him. And then, even after his 4 years are up, what's next? For any of yous who are Christians who believe in prayer, we need to be praying even harder now. We got the man in that God wants to serve this nation, but now we've got to be praying for his protection, and that he guides this nation the right way, and that he serves us with full purpose, and that God leads him in the way that he needs to serve us. But my biggest concern is about his safety, and the Vice President Vance and his family, and any other Republican or person that's in Trump's committee. Because right now, everybody who is serving under Trump is on a hit list. And I would also say, I'm going to put this up just a little. I would also dare say that possibly any of his supporters. So, for anybody who's into prayer, a Christian, or has strong faith in the Lord, be continuing to pray, because we've got to deal with this now. And the 4 years that's coming up, starting January of 2025, and what happens beyond his 4 years. Anyway, I am very, very happy that God answered prayer. I'm also looking that we've got both the Senate and the House. And so far, we've got the Senate. And it looks like we may have the House, but that could still change. But I'm looking that we may have the House as well. That's been in my prayer as well. So if we would have all three cabinets, we would really be able to take care of things that needs took care of. That's the most important. Instead of these smaller petty things that the Biden-Harris administration has been drilling on. I mean, they're important issues too, but they're petty compared to what really needs to be focused on. So anyway, I am very, very happy that he won. And I'm just wanting to urge you all to, if you haven't been praying yet, to really get into prayer for safety and true guidance. Now our work really begins. Anyway, appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I know that it's late, but I wanted to get this out to you. Anyway, you all have a blessed night or day whenever this starts, whenever you watch it. And I'll see you on the next Patriots Window.